What is up, my goobers and gremlins? Welcome. I am starting early. Your boy is starting early. So, what is up, gang? What is up? We're doing the thing. I don't know how / where to continue, really. I guess I have to, like, well, first, I guess, fill in this. Which there are fish growing in it. Apparently. So that's interesting. There be fish growing in it, which is fun. So, how's it going, my goobers and gremlins? How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Cause me, I'm doing quite well, quite well, quite well. Wow. Interesting. We're just gonna continue doing the thing, yo. We're gonna continue building out this island. I do have some other fun, silly ideas too. We're not gonna, of course, get to them at this time, but you know, it do be what it do be. We will get to them at a later date. I'll put them in a book, in the book, as a matter of fact, in a moment. But I figure just go ahead, collect some sand. It'll be a good time. Yeah. What do I hear? I'm spooked. The spookening occurred. I don't know what I was hearing. But hey, look at all those cactus in the jungle. This is actually honestly quite the interesting biome. So, actually, maybe I shouldn't get into it right now. Because I can, you know, have a discussion with people later on. You know, if / when people join and stuff. So, you know. It'll be a good time, a great time, a wonderful time. But as for right now, yeah, it's been a pretty good day. I did a little bit of work on some shorts. Just a little. Just a little. Just been mostly chilling, hanging out, maxing, chillaxing, blah 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 blah. It's been a good time. Though, I will say, today comes with quite sad news. Being it is the day after the wonderful Shield Chaos has ended off his content creation career. He is finally done being a figure within la public and will now just exist, yo. So yeah. I haven't checked out the 24/7 channel stuff yet. And if that's like going yet or whatnot. Or if they still have to organize things or whatnot. I did not really catch the end of his stream. I did not catch the end of the final stream, so I don't know really if they've got that sorted out or if it's going yet or whatnot. I would assume it's not, because I'm sure I'd see it. Because it sounds like he wants to have his original channel be the one that hosts the 24/7s, but me. Anyway, ooh, Husk. Hello, sir. Cease. What the? I feel like I heard another guy somewhere. I feel like I heard another guy, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And then, practically the only VTuber agency I follow along with, because for the most part, I feel like they're usually kind of problematic and silly, and a lot of the people in them usually kind of meh, or kind of cliquish and can be crazy or just eh. So I don't really follow a lot of VTuber agencies and their like running slash creation blah 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 blah. But the one that I do follow and have since its you know, beginning, like literally the beginning, it just came to an end today abruptly. And this isn't just, you know, us being like, it just suddenly came to an end. Like, nah, even the talents were like, yeah, by the way, it just kind of happened today, so, yep. That's just kind of the decision. And, yeah, we're not gonna really elaborate on it further. So that was interesting. I need more food in the backpack, don't I? I sure do. Okay, let's teleport it to the waypoint. Let's eat this carrot, cause why not? And let's do a heckin' sleep. Woo woo. Okay. Yeah, so that was very odd. Oh, while I'm here, I will put the levels away. Store all experience. Yay. Yeah. It was very odd to wake up to, cause like everyone was like, you know, doing their thing, just vibing, you know. Some of them had, you know, been announcing plush campaigns and blah blah blah, and merch and this and that, and you know, then just this morning suddenly, hey, by the way, this VTuber company is coming to a close, which was quite odd to see. Quite odd to see. And very sad. It's like, dude, I just had the end of Chilled Chaos, which took the whole month to grapple with. And, like, and now I've got the end of that at the start of this month. Like, are you kidding me? Like, seriously? This is ridiculous, man. This is very upsetting. Makes me very sad. But such is life, I guess. Such is the way that things do and be. Yeah. We carry on. And, I kinda need to, excommunicate some of these sheep as well. You know? For the sake of food. There we go. That's good enough. That is good enough. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of food. Well, let's say we're good. Kinda. I mean, we certainly should be good. That's It's ridiculous. That's a lot of food. Holy crap. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna put all this stuff away. Jeepers, peepers, dude. Oh, we don't have room for all the wool. That's sad. Okay, mob drops, put the leather away, put this singular egg away. What thing could I guess remove from here? I guess technically the tinted glass. Oh, we do need the sand. I'll... Ooh. Yeah, I'll take this tinted glass. And then... what else? I guess we'll take these gold bars since they're not really necessary. So they're getting tossed to the wood chipper. Goodbye. Okay. Stuff the sand in there. We've got the food again. We're good to go. Hiya. Okay. Now we can continue on with the island, I guess. I don't think Chiron's been back on to finish his house yet, has he? I don't think so, but... Oh. There. Oh, no, he just strangely added pressure plates. Odd. I mean, I like it. I like that there's, you know, noise and texture to the path. It's fun, it's silly, it's quirky. Give me 2 seconds. Boop. There, message him. Considering he is, I guess, online, so... You know. We're gonna grab up a bunch of this sand... Wait. Make sure it's not the sandstone. It's not the sandstone. Okay. Now let's teleport our butts. Teleport here. Yay, our butts have been teleported here. Okay. Let's fill in this hole. So, yeah, I do have some fun, silly, quirky ideas for this world, actually. I thought up some fun ones because of a certain series that just had a movie, and I thought, hey, this would be a fun idea. Of course, how I'm gonna execute it, you know, I don't know. Who knows? Not me, of course. So, boop, boop, boop. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I literally just thought of it today. I was like, oh, that'd be a fun idea, actually. That'd be a right good time. A very jolly good time. But, I don't know. Let's go around. Let's see, where are we at? So we're at like the back-ish. So we go this way. Okay, so how do we wanna... I do wanna like... you know, just like... I just wanna go across here. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, I wanna seal this off. Yeah, da. Okay. Bip. Boop. Because I want to make it all nice and rounded. And yeah. We want to round it out, make it a good time. Because I want to have like that water section like surrounded well enough so that it feels a lot more dome-like. I also just remembered that I was gonna dome this thing, so I'll need even more sand for more glass, and it'll be a whole thing. It'll be a whole thing. Let's see. How is this coming along? Ah, it's okay. Let's go this way with it. Whoopsies. Okay, oh, actually, let's back up from there. And let's fill her in. Okay. There we go. Now we're all set to go. I don't know if like magic wanding. Yeah, okay. Cool. Good. Love that. Great. Very nice. Let's oh, I forgot about this thing. I forgot about this tool. I forgot about that tool. That's nice. That is wonderful. Having that to build off of makes this so much easier. Do. Having that to build off of makes this so much easier. Whoop. Hey, yeah, there we go. Okay, see. Let's pull it out, like, more. This way, you know? And... boop, 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 boop. We gotta make this a bit rounder. The whole process. Ah, ah. Alert, alert, alert. I messed up. Right. There we go. Much better. Really is quite lonely, you know? Quite lonely. Whoa, look at the grapple. I think it's being held up by a piece of kelp or something. How do I wanna... I'll do one like this. Yeah. Oh! I fail. I fail. I fail. Dude, this week I'm starting COD and I'm excited about that. I'm starting zombies. And I'm excited about that. How do I wanna... I guess I have to pull it more. So we'll go another... And then... like one more forward, I guess. I don't know. I'm so glad that I don't really, like, drown. I'm so glad I have the enchantments. So glad. Okay. This is quite the undertaking of a thing. Especially because I have to be, like, eyeballing this. Let's have it meet, like, via this. Alright, go, like, out a little bit. And then out a little bit more. This will be a very long thing. You know, now that I think about it, I don't know if, well, of course he's not, at work. Because I just saw him, like, you know, online. He could be on that, he could be on the one server he and the Pumpkin Man joined. Okay. Let's pull it this way. How do I wanna... I'll have to pull that out a bit more, I think. Having to trace this all out. Sand hurts. Having to trace this whole thing out stinks. Oh, and then we'll have to create our little hook. So I don't know. We'll do this part first. We won't worry about our hook. We will not worry about our hook yet. Because that'll be a lot of work. That will be a lot of work. Whoop. Whoopee. Whoopa. 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 I love Whooper. What a good boy. He's the best Pokemon. The bestest. The bestest of boys. What was that noise? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doth not matter. Okay. How's this feeling? Okay. Let's pull these up. Gladly, I'm marking these. Okay, this part's easier to do like this. Okay. And what? We pull it this way. Nope. Needs to still go out more. Needs to definitely still go out more. There we go. That's nice. That's how you build that out. Yes. Yes, sir. Hey, how's that going? Oh yeah, that should meet very nicely. Should meet very nicely. How do I feel about this? Like this, I guess. Okay, Very good. You know, still not quite sure how, I feel when it comes to, time of streams. Extend from any side of the original black. Okay. Okay, slowly build this up. this sucks a lot. Put this, okay, come on. There's some iron, that's nice. And boink, 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 boink. There we go. Now I can fill this whole thing in. It'll be a giant freaking headache. A nice, giant, fun freaking headache. Okay. Now let's create the let's create the little, what do you call it? My little crescent shape. Let's create my little crescent moon. Oh. Hey, let's actually cut the sides off this thing too. Yeah, how does that feel? And like not enough, but it's fine. It is fine, it is fine. Whoa! There's gonna be a lot of wonky sand physics. It's gonna be interesting. Terraforming for sure. Very interesting. Okay. Pull this. Okay. Then pull it out again. All of that falls. Which is fine. I'll throw another one. I'll bring like these two out. I really want a nice pointy crescent shape to cap this off. I think that would be a nice, fun end cap for the island. Go like this, I guess. Oh, you know, I could, yeah. That's better. 3 at once. Okay, how's this going? Okay, how do I point this out? Okay, we bring it in. We bring it over. I think. Bring it over more. And bring it out. Yeah, dog. As for other things going on in my life, I don't know. I'm just enjoying playing games and stuff. I'm hoping that once I'm done with the dang Terraria video that I'll be able to create more content for the other channel again. I'll maybe be able to get back to some Hytale. That'd be fun. That'd be a good time. I've missed Hytale. Missed that a bunch. Okay. Pull these up as well. Okay, how is this gonna come towards the land point? Okay, it's gonna need to go out a little bit further, slightly further, yes. I'm surprised that the kelp don't break. Like, that's surprising to me. The kelp's not breaking. Okay, now we pull it up. Okay. And then we end cap it like this. I don't know. Like, maybe this won't be enough, but we'll see. Oh, piss. I've just created a problem. Okay, nope, go to the backpack. Okay, pull out all of this, yeah. There we go. Okay. This is probably gonna be too much this way. We'll see. Crafting this little crescent shape is quite the fun little process. Quite the fun little interesting process. Hey. Yeah, now it's okay. Yeah, let's pull these further. Bap, 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 boop, bap, bap. Huh? And let's actually pull it out 2 more. Pull it out just 2 more. Oh, I gotta restart the music. Holy cow. I gotta restart the music. And we pull this one out slightly more. I might as well also mention, you know, considering, gonna bring it up in a moment because, you know, it has to do with the project I want to do. I saw the Backrooms movie, which I did post about everywhere, and I really liked it. Like a lot. Wait. I gotta go out this way. No. Holy cow. This is gonna be a lot of sand to fill in. This is gonna be a lot of sand to fill in. Okay. And we'll just... we'll just, like, go this way with it, you know? What's up, Jaden? How's it going? Dude, you literally could have called the freaking thing. Yeah, you could have called the thing. I have it open. Unless you're, like, not home yet. Granted, it does show you online, so I assume so. What the fuck? That's weird. That is weird. Is my music just, like, stagnant, or is it just really fucking quiet? Okay. I think it's just really fucking quiet, yeah. Okay. Why can't I fucking reach? Hey, how's it going? Zana, however you pronounce it. How is it doing? How to do? How is it? I hope you are well. I hope you are well. Welcome to this. I'm building a freaking island. And it's a ooh, that's bad. That's no good. That's no. Nope. Don't like that. Okay. Yeah, so then pull it this way too, right? Yes. Holy crap. This whole thing's a heckin' mess. Anyway, how's it going? How are you? How's your day? What are you up to at the moment? You know, aside from watching me? Yada yada. We pull it one more? One more maybe? One more? Yeah. Yeah. So then we pull this one in. One. And we'll... There we go. And then... go forward. Unless this goes 3. Okay, no. Alright. And... end cap this off. Like 3. Yeah. There we go. Our nice little crescent shape. Which hopefully looks crescent shaped enough. How's it feeling? Yeah, I'll just have to round off that little section there. We'll see. We'll see. I thought there was a drowned behind me, but we're good. We're good. Yeah, if the pumpkin man, you know, gets in the chat and whatnot. Not in the chat, but, you know, in the Discord. I'll fill him in on some of the silly plans I've got. Some of the silly plans. I mean, I'm gonna talk about it anyways, just... I don't know. I feel like, you know, not repeating myself, so I'll wait just a little bit, you know? Oh, do I have to pull this out just a little bit more? Just a little bit more, you know? Do I have... I do have a mini-map up top. It's just gonna kill robots. Oh, okay. Have good time, good sir. Enjoy your clinkage. Enjoy your clinkage. Okay, well then I guess I can talk about it. We're gonna pull this in then. Yeah. One of the plans, one of the things I thought about doing because of the movie. You know, we just went and saw it, and I just brought up and blah blah. The Backrooms movie. I was thinking, well, it'd be a fun and silly thing. Just start working on like the Backrooms. Ooh. That should actually have that should actually be filled in. There. How's that? Yeah, that's better. That's better. Maybe even fill it in one more. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to fill this whole thing in. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. Holy cow. Let's just not screw it up. Just don't screw it up. Yeah, I was thinking we build a funny, silly, goofy rendition of the Backrooms, and I'd even have like areas where you can like fall into it around the map with like using the ghost blocks and stuff, and I think that'd be a funny thing. I think that'd be a good time. I think that'd be pretty cool. Of course, I'd probably need some help with it, just so that it doesn't, you know, take me 39 billion years to make. So, yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Created its own little watery thing, but I'm not gonna have another section of water. So, yeah. We'll just grab out the sand and fill that whole section in. As I don't want multiple ponds here. I'll figure out like what I'm doing with this eventually. I do have the idea, of course, to have that one section of water there covered by a dome. I don't know if I'm gonna have something inside of it or whatnot, but it'll be a good time. Good time, good time. Okay, pull that closer. Oh. Okay. Pull that in. Dude, this freaking... Ow. Oh, I did it again. Oh, I did it again. Oh, jeez. I done did it again. I've placed a higher layer, and I didn't want to do that. Oh, gosh, dang it. And a bip, and a bip, and a bippity bip. This is, filling out oddly. Very strange. Very strange. Because of all the kelp and the sand and stuff. Oh. And that does that whole thing, so that's a problem. That is a problem. Hey, we'll have to go around and shape up the whole thing later, but it'll be fine. We just gotta go grab a buttload of sand. A whole lot more. So, away we go. How's that going? That's fine. We'll have to shave that a bit or something. I don't know. We'll see. And then the dome's gonna go there and it's gonna be sick. I'm excited for that. Teleport. Okay. Now let's grab a bunch of sand. Woohoo. Yeah, I wanna build like a big old backrooms area under, you know, spawn. I think that'd be super cool. I think that'd be funny to have just like weird little areas where you could fall through the floor. I don't know if I necessarily want like places where you could get back up and escape out. I feel like that kind of would go against the point of it. But we'll see what I'm feeling, you know, as it goes along, if it happens, whatnot. I think that'll be a fun time, honestly. And I'd like to, you know, of course, put in some more houses around spawn. But I figure put in some big, odd landmarks first, you know. Eventually I'll, you know, make a second house somewhere off in the distance. You know, we'll move. We'll create another narrative for whatever the heck we're gonna do going forward in another area. Yeah. But, I don't know. I don't necessarily have like a super cohesive theme I'm going for or anything. In fact, I have no real clue. I'm just kind of building things, but I think it'd be cool to like come up with a tie-in theme for at least spawn. At least spawn. And then maybe eventually I could create through threads for the rest of places, but for the most part, yeah. Just will come down to figuring out spawn and, you know, for now, just building some of the bigger landmarks and whatnot, you know. Maybe I could make a legit statue somewhere. I don't know where or what it would be or something, but that'd be kind of fun. Like a big old statue. Probably something weird and abstract. I don't know. Not something that's like based on necessarily like a monument or something. Just weird wonky statue that maybe like ties into the world or something. Or at least to spawn in some way. I do have the little burger statue thing because of Toxic. The little burger that I built to commemorate him, that's like in my quote-unquote town center. But I brought a bar, you know, I brought a bar. I should add a thing that adds more stairs so that I can do some more intricate shit. Oh wait, I literally have that, duh. I literally have that. And it's not using the stupid freaking chisels and bits. Got the framed blocks, which are going to be actually a pretty big help in the whole backrooms thing, I think. So long as there's like ghost variants of the blocks that you can like fall through. I really hope so, because then it would make the whole thing really come together. I would of course not have it like drop you to your death, because that would defeat the purpose. I would hope that there would be a way to like break your fall, like without having to like slime blocks or something. I don't know. We figure that out once we eventually maybe get there. It'll be a good time. Good time, good time. Honestly, I think that would be like a pretty fun and interesting project that I think Tyron would be interested in, because he's like a major backrooms nerd. Of course, I don't necessarily have any plans outside of level 1, you know, because it would be big enough as is already, but eventually adding like a pool rooms area and stuff like that would be fun. I think that'd be pretty cool, but we aren't even there yet, so I don't know. Just fun little thing to brainstorm, think about, you know, blah blah. But I of course need more ideas and stuff. I gotta maybe come up with more farms and junk just to make the world feel a bit more lived in, organic, authentic, you know. Maybe give it a bit more of a old school Minecraft vibe, you know. We'll see. I'm thinking like, I'm trying to think of things like along the lines of like Ant Venom's Peaceful World, you know, for inspiration with that side of things. But it would mostly just be like weird little house-like structures and like rails and junk, which that is something I gotta like set up. These are like railways, some fun little underground things. Yeah. I think something that'd be kind of fun is like building out some like iconic, at least like small iconic Minecraft locations, like the like setting for OG Revenge, like the interior of like Usher's location, or at least where, you know, he was, because, you know, if you didn't know, Jordan's skin is of course based off of Usher, but then eventually, you know, it just became adapted to, yeah, this is just Jordan, this is Captain Sparkles, you know. This is just the guy. And that's just how it's been ever since, but I think it'd be fun to like make the location of like some of the locations of like Revenge and things like that. Maybe like a I don't remember what the parody was called, but it was of Paradise that a YouTuber we don't talk about anymore created years and years ago. Though of course I don't know of like locations I could really feasibly make for that, because most of it was very just generic vanilla landscape, it seems. I think it would be real sick to have like some fun sky islands to like mimic like heaven locations, or just like floating islands or things like that, which I'm thinking of kind of based off of I don't remember what the song was called, but it was another Minecraft song from Ant Venom. Actually, I mean, we didn't even bring up any of the ones from Ant Venom yet. But I don't remember what it was called, but I do remember the lyrics of "If you can craft, you can mine," or just use a sword. You decide. Something, something, something. I don't know. It's been a while, but I really freaking love that one. Like, so much. It just always brings a fucking smile to my face. It's so good. It's such a pleasant, just nice little feel-good thing. Especially like all the visual work that went into it, and the animation, and the whole, oh yeah, boy and girl just encounter each other in the Minecraft world. They just hang out, prepare, go fight the Ender Dragon, blah blah. You know, just good shit. Good shit. He says busy. This is so sad. Rest in piss, Chiron. Okay, Piek. Okay. Think we're good enough to go back to the island now. But I'll go sleep. Yeah, I'd love to, like, do some city work and stuff. Create more buildings. I, of course, think it'd be a lot more fun to have even more people on. You know, have more people join. Think it'd be a good time. Yeah. Have more friends come on. More people do their thing. You know, fill out the spawn, fill out the city. Blah, blah. Be a good time. Be a good time. Ah. Burp, burp, burp. Burp, 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 burp. Burp, burp, burp. Burp, burp. Man, there is a lot of kelp that was holding up all that sand. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. I'm funny. Not helpful at all. Yeah, no, I think about it. God, that'd be so cool. Just have all these weird, abstract, cool sky islands, cloud things, some like water falling down from areas. Like, maybe not necessarily at spawn, because I feel like the location doesn't feel like whimsical enough because it's, you know, a savanna biome. So, kind of icky. But somewhere in the world, I think it'd be a good time. Definitely gotta build, like, stereotypical log cabins in some snowy areas if we can find any, or just make our own artificial snowy area. Yeah. How's that? Okay, that's good. Very good. Very good, very good. Ah! All this dang falling sand. Gosh darn it, man. Jeez. Up, there it goes again. Goodness. Holy cow. Yada da da. What the fuck? Fish. Fish. Goodness, fish. Ooh. Ooh, I have potentially building some, like, some of the fun, silly, stupid ass landmarks from, like, the COD maps could be fun. Like building the busted up plane in Die Machine, or like one of the reactor locations in fire base. Of course, like, I don't really like the idea of, like, super large-scale builds in this world. Because it's a very, like... the way I envision it is, like, old-school Minecraft-y survival world. You know? Just simple builds. You know, nothing super ridiculous. But, like, man, I think that'd be, like, super cool. Just, like, bringing a bunch of different locations from my favorite. Oh, fish. Oh, fish. Fish. Goodness gracious. But, yeah, I'm gonna play some COD this week. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna stream the COD. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. I guess at this point I'd be, like, leveling the, LC10. Or, like, still attempting to get the baseball bat if I don't get it yet, because getting it's gonna kind of suck. Getting it's gonna kind of suck. It's not gonna be a good time. It's not gonna be a good time at all. It requires a lot of, oh my, that's a lot of fallen or sand. Oh, is that fucking sandstone? Sure was, I grabbed the sandstone. Okay. Yoink. Grab out all this sand. Thank goodness for the builder's ones, am I right? Am I right? Am I right, lads? You are right, lads. Very good, very good. Ooh, some Undertale locations would be fun. Dude, I'm just... Now I'm coming up with all sorts of things. I have a lot of ideas now. Floating around in my stupid little noggin. That's gonna be a good time. My brain thinks, you know, like, maybe, like, some Adventure Time locations, but I don't know. I don't think I'm terribly inspired by a lot of the Adventure Time locations. Like, I don't know how I feel about, like, building the tree house or anything like that. I think the Candy Kingdom would be way too overboard, you know? I don't know. But that's for future me to figure out, you know? That is for future me to figure out. Future. Oh, God. Future. Ooh, we're building like a time machine. That'd be silly and stupid. Placing like a time capsule in this world would be fun. Although, I mean, technically it's a time capsule itself. Like the time period of when I'm like building this or that or whatever. You know, like the whole world itself is kind of a time capsule of my life and the current periods of whenever I was building this or that. But yeah. Who knows? I don't really know what I'm gonna do with next week's streams, but I guess that's something we figure out at a later date, you know? Where can I get up? Where can I get up? Whoa, what the? Weird. We're here. That works, I guess. Kinda. How does this corner? Oh. Yeah, this definitely dies. There we go. That's better. Here we go. What's that? Yay! Yay! I think my brain's hit a wall now. I think I brainstormed so many things, and now my brain's just like, okay, I'm checked out. So yeah, we just vibe now, I guess. Just vibe, just chillax, just building the world. Give it a good time, give it a booby, you know? I don't feel like I know, like, any super, iconic Jujutsu Kaisen areas well enough to, like, commit to building something dedicated to that. Plus, they all feel like bigger scale, so maybe not that. Definitely don't know about Naruto either. You know, I think for the most part, a lot of anime locations would probably be kind of off the table for me, at least. You know, if other people want to do some fun, silly stuff. Like, the Pumpkin Man wants to build, a big ol' castle thing. And I guess, you know, more power to him. Although, I don't necessarily know how I feel about more large scale things, especially if they're like super ridiculously detailed and at such a bigger scale than all my buildings. Like, you know, at least for like the spawn area, I feel like keeping it to, you know, consistent sizes is something I want, you know? Keep things either fairly consistent in like width and height, or at least consistent in like styling, blah blah, you know? But who knows? I also don't want to stifle creativity or anything. Oh, I've fallen and I can't get up. I've fallen, but now I got up. There we go. Doink. 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 How are we feeling? How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Okay. Where are we at with this? Okay. Now we're gonna fill in over here a little bit. There's a bit more stuff over here we didn't fill in. And then we gotta make our crescent pointy. There we go. Nice little pointy crescent-y bit. There we go. Make our nice little pointy crescent-y bit. Yeah. Okay. Yada yada. How's this gonna? I don't know. Maybe I'll try this. We'll see. I'll pull this one back a bit more. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, diggity dog. I don't... How am I gonna, like, curve this properly, you know? How am I gonna... How am I gonna, like... You know... I guess it would just have to be a... nice... smooth curve. So... Just try and attempt that. Okay. And pull it up. There we go. And then... Whoop, is that a bit too much? Nah, it's fine. Okay. And this one. Whoop. Do I gotta get the music on again? I sure did. I sure do. Whoop. And go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's go like this. And there we go. How does that feel? Yeah, it feels nice. Okay. And fill her in. And I should be good on the sand, I think. I think we're gonna be good. Because I'll also have to cut away some of it to shape the more mountainy part of the thing. Okay. So, how are we feeling? Where am I? I am like here-ish. Okay. It's just like, yeah, nice little clinkety clank. And here. I wonder how I'm gonna, like, end cap this, you know? This part doesn't really need too much. I think I'll just, like, that. Yeah. Okay, now I gotta go sleep. And teleport. Okay, okay, we're gonna get back to the place. Teleport. There might be some spookies out and about. I think we're fine. Oop. Do. Okay. Let's pull out right there. Okay. And then burp, burp. Okay. How does that feel? Feels okay, I guess, but I gotta cut off some of this corner. But I'm also going to unsquare a lot of this eventually as time goes on. There we go. Okay, I gotta go to yeah, this side. I'm gonna cut away some of this. Slowly round off these corners and junk. Cut this one up. Sorry, I'm just thinking about something. I just got a message from someone. So that's interesting. Let's like yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say there. I just brain go burr. Then the inside of the place has to, you know, get woven up and blah 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 blah. But I don't know. We'll do more more stuff as time goes. Whoa! Look at wrong button. Look at that. We could make some fun stuff out of those areas. That's fun. Oh, we definitely gotta make like a cool waterfall area that has like secret areas. This area's like whole generation is like super cool. I like it a lot. I like this whole area's generation. It's very old Minecraft-y feeling. Because it goes all out and up and weird and wonky. I like it. I think I'm kind of chill for now. We filled in the area. I don't really... Oh! I have a bit more to fill in, actually. I have more to fill in. Whoops. I missed some stuff. Oopsies. So we'll fill that in, and that will be done for now. Boo. Right, one more. Sand. Merp. Whoa. Uh-oh. That's... well, I bungled it. Uh-oh. I done built it up again. I built it up farther. Yes. Didn't mean to do that. Built it up one higher again. Which is a shame. Yeah. I think that's kinda gonna be it for me, for today. Next time we come back to this, we'll do a bit more work on that, but I do wanna mark down a little bit of a something. So, grab out the building ideas book. Make rooms. Waterfall. Cave area. Floaty. Floaty. Islands. Slash other references. Cool. And open up the backpack. Put that away. Sort it. Why not? Check me bag. Sort that. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that'll be it for me for now. I'm gonna teleport myself home. We're gonna be streaming again on Wednesday. We're gonna be playing BT6. We're gonna be fighting Blasted Populace. Blasted Populace. It'll be a good time. It'll be interesting. And then Friday we play COD, which I'm very excited for. And then there's a lot of cool games coming out that I want to get my hands on and like play and stuff. A lot of them are more cozy type games. The demo or the full release to Shifted Midnight is releasing in like 2 weeks. So, you know, maybe I stream that with the pals. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. I think that'd be a great time. Yeah. Anyway, that's all for me for now. I'll have more shorts out soon. I'll hopefully have the Terraria video out, but again, I'm not gonna make any promises on that one. Cause big and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.